obviously a big win for you guys in terms of not only the rivalry, but in terms for the season, maybe resume-wise as well. Can you just kind of describe the physical nature? You guys look like maybe you're a little bit more physical tonight than you have been throughout the rest of the year.
Well, I'm just really proud the way we played with urgency tonight, with energy. I think this building brought a lot of energy tonight. Ourselves, we were very motivated, not satisfied with the way we were playing Saturday. So I'm really playing. I really love the way we play defense tonight, and we all know that it's hard to guard us. And if we play well on the defensive end, we'll be fine.
Can you describe that dynamic between you and Nick? These past two games, you guys have really been going at each other. Can you kind of tell us about it?
Well, he's the 5 for Michigan State, and I'm the 5 for Michigan, so obviously we're going at each other. That's just how it is. I think all this little stuff, that doesn't really matter to me. I just care about the win. I think those type of emotions come up in a game like that. So.
I mean, do you think some of that did carry over from the last game? You guys were chippy. You guys were chippy in that last one, and it got a little chippy tonight.
Me and Nick Ward or the whole team? I mean, yeah. That's what players do, like basketball players. You don't forget stuff like that, but like honestly, I don't really care about that. I'm not trying to do that type of stuff. I'm just trying to be focused out there and help my team win.
It's kind of long been said, though, that this team needs someone who can get into it a little bit. Do you kind of embrace maybe being that guy?
Well, I said that often, too, that this is not really something I do on purpose. I guess it's just something that comes out of me. That's my nature, I guess. Sometimes I'll watch film afterwards and I see this guy out there and I'm like, what is he doing? And I feel a little bit ashamed. But I guess if you say that we need that, just trying to be communicative, inspire the others by talking as much as possible.
You guys say, sometimes they have these halves and stuff where you guys get on these crazy runs with the offensive potential and then sometimes it's not there. Do you have any feel for why it worked tonight in that half and then why it doesn't other times?
That's a good question. Like I just said, shot making is one thing. You can make shots and have a good night, but if you don't guard anybody, you're not going to win. So just very happy. I think it was a type of urgency we had tonight. We went out, we were in the gaps. We knew how to help out each other in the post and on the glass especially. And I'm very proud of everybody. And people stepped up, that man over there, that man over there. Those are big players, big-time plays they made. And not only those, but also DJ, Mark. That's so valuable, and I'm very proud of that.
Xavier, you know what that's like to be a freshman and be kind of trying to figure it out and not having the great season you want. Why do you think that he found it tonight after 25 games?
I always keep telling him and Dibby and John that's how it goes. That's part of a deal. That you can't come into the program and expect to play 45 minutes after 30, 40 minutes and just have the season of your life. He knows that he just got to keep working and his moment will come. My moment came last year too at some point, and I'm very happy if I can help him out with my experience I made. And I'm very happy about the step he made today. I think especially mentally, all of a sudden when he did that crossover between the legs, you could tell something just clicked. He's playing basketball, he knows himself, and very happy.
Mo, how special did it feel in that locker room when you guys realized a lot of you got your first win against your biggest rival?
Yeah, for sure. I think especially that was very important for us to get that win for Mr. Walton over there, who played a heck of a game. But also, it doesn't really matter against who it was. It's just the fact that we came back after that very disappointing loss on Saturday. It's just huge for us to keep believing in us going forward in the season.
And how do you get this to carry forward?
The things to carry forward.
Or how do you carry the momentum from this win to the next game?
Coach just said it. We just got to. We got to take the positives out of this game and bring it to Indiana on Sunday, which is not easy. Everybody knows that. But we know now that we didn't bounce back. We didn't respond to a good win like that last week or 2 weeks ago at Michigan State after Indiana, and now it's on us to make that better now. Do that better.
Sorry, you guys hit 75% of your threes in the first half. We asked Derrick about that. He said we were just due. How do you explain that kind of shooting night?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. That doesn't really surprise me because I don't think it's a secret that it's really hard to guard us. It's more about the defensive end and about the energy we bring. And you have those nights, and then it's just great to be in that building with all them fans. They are very, very energetic and support us, and we got to take momentum out of that and bring it to the building.
How much more special is it, though, when you have a night like that against this team?
It's for sure. It's great. It's really good. This one tastes really good.
Well, along the same lines of what was asked earlier, it's not often you think technical could help a team, but it kind of looked like DJ's lit a fire a little bit. What was going through?
Well,
what was kind of the team's reaction?
I just saw it on the monitor what he did. I think there are certain technicals that really hurt, and then there are technicals that could do that. But I mean, at the end of the day, we were up 15, I think, at that point. So he missed one free throw. So at the end of the day, we gave up 1 point. But he made a great play today, and I just told him it doesn't matter, just keep playing, it doesn't matter, and we all got your back.
How much was preached that you guys do need to keep winning? We talked yesterday about do the math to get into the tournament. How much did you guys talk about that?
It's just the type of urgency we came out with tonight. I'm really proud of, especially defensively. I just said that shot making is one thing, hitting shots, you have good nights or bad nights, but if you're in the gaps, if you clean up the glass defensively, if you win 50-50 balls and just be out there energetic and with a lot of energy and passion, those are the things you got to do to be successful. And I think we did that pretty well today, and especially at home. It's really, really hard to play us.
Well, we've seen, out at Madison Square Garden when you guys were early in the season playing very well. The Indiana game, one of your better games tonight. What is it about you guys when you're so good, you're good, but when you're not good, it seems like there's some struggles. What is it about you guys in that way?
Man, if I knew it, we wouldn't be bad in the bad days. I tell you that. It's just I think obviously shot making gives you a lot of confidence and a lot of opportunities offensively to look for other baskets like transition or backdoor cuts and all that stuff because the defense got to take care of so many things. But like I said, I think the main thing is defense. If we establish a situation where the opponent feels us and we out there with a lot of energy, I think everybody has a lot of trouble playing us.
Well, with your guys' size, your size, and DJ too, especially when you guys do kind of play with that chip a little bit, what extra? I mean, I guess what does that do for you? Because when you and DJ are playing at your highest level, then you're like you mentioned, you're two of the most difficult guys to defend in the Big Ten, if not in the country. You guys can both shoot, they both run the floor. Just can you explain that?
I mean, it obviously gives us a great rebounding ability to be longer, and we might not be the strongest team, but I think we're very long and we can disrupt people and the ball screen and just be in the gaps. And if we do all that stuff and be disciplined on defense, I think DJ and I can make a difference there. But not only us two, I think look at these guys. Like X is playing the game of his life, and there are more to come. And
all right, folks, let's start thinking about wrapping it up.
I don't have to talk about D-Will. Like you see the look on his eyes. So Mark can make great plays off the bench. Who else? Duncan. Duncan lets it fly. It's so good for us. So I'm very proud of the whole team.
Appreciate it, Mo.
You guys brought a lot of pressure. Big men look